So I think it's important for Johnson to get off to a good start here and pace on him.
And this is very positive. I mean, he's come straight to centre. Looks slightly bigger here, Johnson. So trying to use his advantages here and hold the centre of the ring and land a big shot.
We had the next morning weigh-in with the IBF today, of course, and Johnson at that point was a pound or so. Beterbiev, who's just letting those short combinations go on the inside, looks for the right to the side of the head, but Johnson holds his ground.
Johnson landed 2 good left hooks there on the exchange.
Yeah, I think the tactics are spot on here. Come to centre and just carry power in both hands, Johnson. So try and land one of your big shots, especially your left hook.
Beterbiev letting go with his right hand, and Johnson just holding on. Cuffing left there from Beterbiev. Johnson trying to slip underneath it, heading into the final minutes of running round. He needed Johnson. He always needed fear factor in all his opponents since that Tavoris cloud.
Yeah, and I think Johnson's not the slickest of fighters. You know, his defence is, then, you know, it takes away from his attack, and I think that's started positively here, Johnson. Yeah, he's been caught with 2 good shots, and I think he'll go back to the round.
On the chest, his back was to us as it was thrown there, Johnson, but he wasn't really protecting himself in that from his body language, that when you feel the shot that he has, but you never really know until you get in there, and you just get the impression.
You can see where the power comes from Beterbiev, and he really is able to deliver big shots from that great base that he has.
Yeah, and I think some of these shots that have been blocked, I think even the shots that are partially blocked, that are kind of coming around back of the gloves, he's still feeling them. You can see Beterbiev.
To Canada, there were plenty of promoters after his signature, but outfit in Montreal got delighted about that. Boxed most of his career north of the US border, and he's got Johnson on the run a little bit again here.
Yeah, I think he caught him with a good right hand there. You can see they've worked on that a lot.
Beterbiev still very dangerous in this situation we have in Chicago.
I think Johnson's going to jump all over him here. I think he's got to keep his hands. Apply the pressure.
Yeah, he's got to let the shots go.
Beterbiev throws the right hand, but doesn't pull it back that left hook and land.
We've got a fight on our hands here.
It was in territory he's never been in before. He has never been down. He has never had somebody hurt him. The questions are being asked of him here that have never been. Everybody wants to know, when you have a fighter who is seemingly invincible, is.
No one is, and he was certainly shook there, and both guys let him go with right hands in their exchange.
Because Johnson has got Beterbiev's, because he's done something that nobody else has managed to do. Beterbiev looking to launch into a right-hand range. Johnson looking to ditch that big right hand over the top, catches Beterbiev with a left hand again there, but Beterbiev...
Where it needs to be, hands nice and high, letting both hands go. Can't get caught on the end of that jab. I think he's got to stay close and let those double left...
physically strong, does Johnson. You're usually saying it about Beterbiev, but Johnson really does it strong. Spur you on, you know, when you've lost someone, like I did with my brother. You know, if you can't do it with them, and you see it with spurring him on, he's cut now on the right eye.
Well, some facial damage there for Johnson, a bit of swelling around the eyes too. So many opponents in his career so far. Johnson going with the left hook there, but caught one himself just as he was opening out to throw.
Yeah, exactly. Here is both guys are letting their shots go, they're exchanging.
These are heavy shots being thrown by both of them, and it's taking steam out of them. Just had a look at Beterbiev there, and the mouth was slightly... Seems to have his composure back here.
And he was pushing Johnson off there, because he's not used to this. We're used to seeing Beterbiev.
He's keeping his hands nice and high, and he's throwing them from the clinch, from the...
Well, subconsciously, maybe, would have felt like he'd seen this movie before, because previously, whenever he down Merchant, nobody has been able to recover from that, or Kovalev, but Johnson has answered him back, and this has been another brutal, grueling round as we head into the final. The WBO champion after beating Sergey for his opportunity, just as Beterbiev not too happy with his man in the corner there.
Well, it's been a good start from Johnson, you know. Beterbiev had that round for me, but Johnson done some really good stuff as well, landed some short right hands over the top of Beterbiev's jab.
Yeah, he's really good what he's doing, Johnson. He's standing in the pocket, he's got his hands short, left and right hooks in there, but when he lands,
yeah, he's coming over the top of Beterbiev's jab with his own right hand, then coming back with a double left hook to the body there.
But what Callum Johnson's doing, just...
Some damage to that face though coming up. They're not a particularly big problem. The cut to the right corner of the eye seems to be under control, since when you get in with a fighter like Beterbiev, who's looking to get on the jab and he just steps into it. Those feet are a little bit busier now than they were in that previous round.
Top of the jab of Beterbiev, but I'd just like to see a bit more head movement, a little more uppercut. He just doesn't want to stand there. It's good having the hands up, but he's getting peppered a little bit with the jab.
Could well be a factor as we head deeper into the fight. Johnson looking to try and let that right hand go. Beterbiev just